record to this computer. Beautiful. We're going to make sure that this is all recorded. You guys are going to get this. Give us an hour or two just to kind of download it from Zoom, upload it into YouTube, shoot it your way, and you will get the recording. So if you want to come back and kind of watch this on your own time, or if there's something you want to revisit, don't worry, you're totally going to get the recording. You are also going to get in the email that we send you, we're going to send you guys a link to our YouTube with all of our previous advanced trainings, as well as our onboarding videos. So if there's anything else you kind of want to touch on your own time, you are going to get that in the email as well. And then, as you guys know, if you have been on one of these calls before, what we typically do is we go through the entire platform from start to finish. So everything from generating your posts to editing them and fully customizing them, to scheduling them, to posting them. And we go into all of the individual features of the platform. Today is going to be a little bit different. Typically what we do is we go through the entire platform from start to finish. If we have any new updates, we'll touch on those new updates when we start. When we have a large update like the one we just had, so we just launched AI Twins. When we have a large update like that, we'll dedicate a couple training sessions to that large update. So this training session today specifically is going to be dedicated to the AI Twins, okay? So we're going to go through the AI Twins that just launched on Monday, everything from setting them up, generating your posts, what those posts look like, Q&As, all that good stuff. We're going to focus on AI Twins. We're going to do that this Friday as well as next Friday, okay? And then after next Friday, we'll be back to our regular scheduled programming, going through the entire platform from start to finish. But just in case you haven't been on an advanced training yet, we will be back to our regular scheduled programming after these next 2 weeks. That also being said, in the email that we send you guys today, we are going to send you a link to a advanced training that I did last week, which is the entire platform start to finish. That way, if there is something that you want to take a look at from that, you can do that as well. It'll be a total recording, start to finish, like you were on the advanced training from last week, and then we'll pick it back up again in 2 weeks from now. And then the final thing is just a reminder that this is an advanced training, okay? So we are not going to be going over any onboarding items today, okay? So we're not going to be setting up your profile, your colors, your headshots, logos, anything like that. Anything you would have done in your onboarding with Nick, we do not cover today. We cover advanced features in this training specifically, okay? So if you're sitting in this right now and you haven't done your onboarding yet with Nick, just make sure you do that. When you log into your account, you're going to see a little red button just on the bottom left-hand corner that says join weekly training. You're going to see a level 1 with an onboarding. Nick is going to take really, really good care of you. I think he does 6 sessions a week that you can kind of pick whichever time works best for you. And he will make sure to get you all set up on your profile. We don't do any of that here. That's not to say that you're not going to learn a ton in this. You absolutely will. But if you haven't done your call yet with Nick and you're like, what the heck? Oh my gosh, I haven't even set up my logos or I haven't answered my profile questions. Just make sure that you sign up for your call with Nick and he'll get you guys all set up on that. And then I think we should be good to go. Okay, cool. Let's jump right into the AI Twins. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to share my screen with you guys. Okay, here we go. Share. Beautiful. Okay. And then let me see. Michael, do you want to give me a quick thumbs up if you can see my screen? Okay. Beautiful. Okay. Thank you, Michael. Appreciate it. I'm going to minimize your guys' heads now and we will jump right into it. Okay. So today, we are specifically going to go over our new feature that just launched on Monday. That was AI Twins. This is something that has been a long time coming. You guys have been asking for it. We're really, really excited to launch it. So we're going to go over just what AI Twins are, how you can set yours up, how you can generate your AI Twin posts, and how you can kind of make the most of this feature. So if you're wondering what an AI twin is, an AI twin is a digital version of you created from your headshot and your voice that helps you generate personal, hyper-local video content without having to film it yourself. So you guys have probably seen posts like this on your social media, which is basically a person, it's a person who is talking, they're covering a certain community event or local update, or kind of a news article of some kind. And it's basically a video digital version of a human being. This is very, very trendy right now. I think they first came out maybe about a year ago, but I'm sure if you have scrolled through your feed on Instagram or Facebook, you see posts like this. This is essentially what an AI twin is. It is a digital version of you. It's going to make it super, super easy for you to cover trending news in your area, but without you actually having to film yourself, okay? So setting up your AI twin, you're going to need to set up two things when you set up your AI twin, your headshot and your voice sample. Okay. So I'm just going to go into my account here just to show you where you guys are going to start when you're setting up your AI twin. So you log into your account, you've got your content calendar here. Here on the left side navigation bar, if you plop that open, you're going to scroll down to settings. Okay. And within settings, you are now going to see AI twin settings, okay? So when you click into that, you are going to have the ability to set up your AI twin. This is what it's gonna look like. Yours, if you haven't set yours up yet, it's just going to be empty. Your look is gonna be empty, your voice is gonna be empty, and there's not gonna be a preview here, okay? So I'm gonna plop back into the presentation here. You're only gonna need two things. You're only gonna need a headshot and your voice sample. The first thing you are going to do is you're going to upload your headshot. So right up here, you're going to click into it and you're going to upload a headshot. There are a few things to keep in mind when you upload your headshot for your AI twin. So you need to remember that this is essentially training this digital or creating this digital version of you that you want it to look like you and you want it to sound like you. So the information that you are giving it, you want to make sure that it's as clear as possible, okay? So for the headshot, make sure that whatever you are uploading is a clear headshot of you, okay? It's not blurry, it's not, a cropped photo, it's not a side profile, or it's not obstructed with maybe like really heavy glasses or you holding something or next to somebody. It needs to be just a really nice, clear headshot like this, okay? You want to avoid things like group photos like this. Obviously, it doesn't know who you are out of this photo. So try to avoid big photos like this. Try to also avoid full body shots as well. So you don't want to upload just a photo of you standing there. The whole point is that you want it to be clear of your face. This isn't going to be an avatar that kind of walks around your video. It's going to be an avatar of your talking face, okay? An AI twin of your talking face. So you want to upload a very, very clear headshot like this. The cool thing about the headshots when you set them up is that you can actually upload a maximum of 2 looks, okay? So see how here I have 2 different headshots in here? This is the perfect place to add 2 headshots that maybe you have a different hairstyle in them or a different outfit, just a different look so that you can kind of switch up the look of your avatar. You cannot upload 2 different human beings in here. So I can't do, myself and Tiara because the platform will notice that this is 2 different people and it's not going to know, hey, who does this voice belong to? I have this one voice, but I'm looking for one human being. So it's going to you're going to want to make sure that whoever you upload in here, you're doing the exact same person, just a different headshot, different look. Think, sometimes you're going to post some videos with you in the white shirt and sometimes you're going to post some videos of you in the black shirt, okay? So clear as possible, no headshots, no group shots, and nothing blurry like this one down here either, okay? And you don't even have to do 2 of them. So if you only have your one headshot, that's totally fine. Uploading the second one is totally optional for those who want multiple looks. But if you only have one, you're totally good to just upload one. The next thing you are going to do after you upload your headshot is you're going to record your voice sample. So here you're going to have 2 different options, okay? So it's going to ask you, do you want to record your voice directly right now? Or do you want to upload a voice audio file? Now, my biggest suggestion for you here is to just record directly on RealEstateContent.ai. Reason being is that you're going to be able to sit there, you're going to be able to get a really clear recording. It's not going to be a voice sample from a YouTube video you've done in the past, or, you know, a listing walkthrough or anything like that. You're just really going to be able to sit down, record clearly, and directly upload your voice sample into here. So I would suggest, honestly, click the record button. It takes exactly 38 seconds to record this little blurb here. Super, super quick and easy. What you want to do here, okay, is you want to make sure that your microphone is on and that your volume is set to high, okay? We've had a couple people this week who were setting up their AI twins and just didn't realize that their microphone wasn't on, and then it didn't capture anything. So just make sure microphone is on, you're speaking clearly, your volume is up. You're just going to click record my voice, and what you're going to see is you're going to see this little blurb right here, okay? When you click start recording, it's going to give you a countdown. So it's going to go 3, 2, 1, click. And then you just simply read exactly what's on the screen, okay? Read it as naturally as possible. Don't feel like you need to sound a certain kind of way. Just literally read it the way that you would read a book out loud to a family member, okay? That way it can really kind of hear how you speak. It's also going to pull in some additional information from your profile questions. So just your name and then the location that you service. That way you can just like speak into it, tell it a little bit more. And if you want, you can even keep talking. If you feel like this, you know, you finish this, it's about 38 seconds long and you want to keep talking and add a little more, just keep talking. That's okay. But I think this is the easiest way for you to just hit start recording, make sure your volume is up, record it, 35 to 38 seconds long. That's how long it'll take you to read that. And then you're good to go. It's going to upload your voice for you. Okay. Once your voice and your headshot, at least one headshot, have been uploaded, what's going to happen is it's going to generate you a preview of your twin. So you're going to see this little generation pop up, and it's going to take that image and take that voice, and it's going to start creating you a digital version of yourself. So you know when you see this loading screen, okay, it's doing its thing. It's creating me a preview. For this specifically, you do want to be patient with it. It does take a little while for it to generate its very first preview of you. So just sit back, relax. You can navigate to other parts of the website as well. Let's say you want to generate some posts for another day, or you want to review something or edit something. Go ahead, do your thing, look at some other posts, come back here. It's going to give you a preview, okay? And when the preview loads in, it's going to look a little bit something like this. So it's just giving you an example video of what your AI twin is going to look like. So as you can see, mine already generated before we started, and you can just kind of hit play. Turn this down so it's not loud for you guys. You can just kind of hit play and watch what your AI twin is going to look like, okay? Once that is all ready to go, you are all set to start generating AI twin posts, okay? You cannot generate an AI twin post without setting this up first. So make sure that this is the first thing that you do, because once you head into your content calendar and you click into create AI twin post, if you do not have your AI twin set up, you're not going to be able to proceed to create an AI twin post, obviously. So you guys are going to see, once you're ready to create your AI twin post, you've probably noticed this new little field here, create AI twin post. It's on your content calendar. This has replaced the create trending news post. And reason being is because your AI twin is going to cover trending and local news. That was very intentional. Posts like that tend to do really well when there's a face behind them, when there's a local person talking about the trending news. I'm going to show you guys at the very end, if you are like, hey, I just want a normal regular post for trending news, I'm going to show you guys how to do that. But for now, just know that your create AI twin post, we have started with having the AI twins cover community / local news, just because those tend to perform really well. And then as you guys give us feedback, you know, we definitely keep track of all feedback that comes in. So as you guys give us feedback, we'll start to tweak the feature, and then we'll start to expand it across the other types of posts. But just to start off, this is where you're going to find your AI twins. So you're going to click into create AI twin post. And the first thing you're going to do is you're going to select the day that you would like to generate the post for. So go ahead and select any day that you would like. We'll go ahead and select the 25th of April. And then you are going to select what platforms would you like to create posts for. So similar to your normal generation flow or the listing post generation flow. You just select which platforms you would like to create the post for, and then you're going to click next to choose your story. So what this does is this is taking the location that you live in, okay? The location that you live, or the location that you service, and it is looking up different trending and local news in that location. So as you scroll down, you're going to be able to just take a look and see, okay, what do I want my AI twin to talk about? What news do I want them to cover? And if you want to check to see the sources, you can just go ahead and click view source. It'll take you to the actual article. But let's say you're scrolling through and you're like, ooh, okay, I want to talk about Austin moves to broaden missing middle and mixed use housing options. Cool. Let's talk about that. You're going to select your story. I have one of one story selected. And then you're going to go next to generate your script. So what this is going to do is this is going to take that story and it's going to give a script that your AI twin is going to follow, okay? It's really important to take a look at this because this is word for word what the digital version of you is going to say. So this is the exact script that they're going to follow. This script is going to go on the video of the AI digital twin. You're still going to get a caption that covers the whole article and all that good stuff, but this will be what actually comes out of its mouth. So you want to take a quick look at this. You want to make sure that exactly what you want it to say is in here. And if there's anything you want to tweak, go ahead and click to edit the script, add, remove. You can make any changes that you'd like. You can even go ahead and regenerate the script entirely. If you want to regenerate it, you can rewrite it yourself. Just know that you need to make any changes you want to the script before you go ahead and generate your AI twin post. And the reason being is because it's going to take this script and it's going to create the post from this script. You won't be able to edit it after the fact. So once you generate it and your AI twin is speaking and they're saying each of these words and they're, telling the story, you're not going to be able to edit it within the editor. You're going to have to go through the entire generation process all over again if there's anything you want to change about the script. So make sure you take some time to just in here, click into here, give it a quick once over, change anything you want to change, keep it if you want to keep it, awesome. And then you can go ahead to generate your AI twin post. You're going to notice an additional option just right down here, include text overlay. So this is basically going to add a little bit of extra text onto your post, kind of like a little hook, the same way we have on the aesthetic B-roll reels or on the static post that we usually cover in advanced training. You are going to be able to toggle this on or toggle it off. And an example of that is just right down here. If you toggle include text overlay on, it's going to give you a little hook like this, okay? So Austin opens doors to diverse neighborhood housing. Awesome. Now your reader knows what the video is about. If you don't toggle it on and you prefer to have it toggled off, it's going to give you a nice clean video like this with three images in the background that match what you're talking about. There's not going to be any additional text, and then you'll have your AI twin in the corner. So entirely up to you whether or not you want to toggle the text overlay on or off before you hit generate. And then you're going to click into generate AI twin post. So I already went through this process for us before we hopped on this call, just so we could play around with the AI twin post. So you're going to go ahead, you're going to click generate AI twin post. And when your posts are generating, they're going to come in, they're going to be shimmering. You guys know what that looks like when they're shimmering and they're loading in. Again, with the AI twin post, they definitely take longer than the regular post because they are generating the video from scratch. So just be patient with it. Feel free to navigate to other parts. Feel free to generate other posts, edit, do whatever you want. Come back to it once you see that it's solid like this. You can go ahead, you can click into it, and you're going to see that your post has generated. Your AI twin posts are always going to be labeled as such on the top right-hand corner. So AI twin, you know already that that's an AI twin post. You can click into it. You can see the platform that it was generated for, the time, the status. So as you guys know, your posts always land as unscheduled. Nothing will be scheduled until you specifically have gone ahead and okayed it, and you can take a quick look at it. So this one, for an example, I had the text overlay toggled on, which is why we've got that nice text on there. You can go ahead, you can take a look at your caption, see how the caption is covering that news article, but it's different than the script, okay? It's covering it. It's a little bit longer, more informational. You can take a quick look at that. If you want to make any changes to your caption, go ahead, click edit caption, and you can go ahead and type and make any changes you would like to the caption directly. You can also regenerate the caption if you'd like to regenerate the caption. Just remember that the caption is going to be different than the script. The script, you can go ahead and hit play and you'll hear your AI twin covering that news article. So I'm going to go ahead, maybe I'll turn this down just a little bit just so it's not super loud for you guys.
It's not just downtown. Austin neighborhoods could be in for some.
So you can see that my AI twin is covering
to allow more types
of article right here,
like triplexes or smaller.
Perfect. So additionally, if you want to make any changes to the actual post itself, you can go ahead and you can click into edit design. And that's going to take you into the editor. So same as our regular post, you can plop right into the editor. You can make any changes you would like. So to the color, to the font, you can drag your AI twin around. So let's say you want to move them to the other corner or make them smaller or larger. You can go ahead and do that through here. You can add stickers or images, all that good stuff. If you want to make any changes, you go ahead, you click save and exit, and your changes will be saved. I also left this example here as well, so you can see what it looks like without a text overlay. So again, this is the same post, just without a text overlay. It is my AI twin speaking, but no text on top of it. Perfect. And then, just make sure we're not missing anything here. Perfect. Okay, cool. And as you can kind of scroll down, you can see that I chose Instagram, Facebook, and LinkedIn when I generated. So you've got Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, and these function the exact same way as your regular posts do. So you guys know in advanced training, we always go through how to schedule your posts. You can make any additional changes after. So let's say you've taken a look at the caption, you've edited the design. Now you can change the date and the time. So if there is a specific date and a time you want to see this go out on, let's say originally you generated for 7 a.m., but you choose, oh, okay, you know what, I actually want to go out at 10 a.m. You can go ahead and set that right here. When you're happy with it, you go ahead, you click schedule and approve. And what that does is that's going to change the status of that AI twin post from unscheduled to scheduled. You know that it's going to go out on this day and this time. If you want to make any changes to this post, you need to make sure to make the changes before the post goes out and changes to posted. As soon as the post changes to posted, so like this, posted, it is out in the wild. You cannot make any changes to it through the platform. You actually have to go to the specific social media platform and make any changes on there, okay? So once it goes live, it has been published, it needs to be changed on the actual platform. You can't make any changes through RealEstateContent.ai. So any changes need to be made before the date and time that it is scheduled for and need to be made in the unscheduled status. Once a post has been scheduled, it is locked in, it's scheduled, no further changes can be made unless you unschedule it first, okay? A couple of things that we wanted to cover here is just, with this, what we've done is we've started with the trending news posts. So I mentioned that in the beginning. You're going to see trending news has been replaced with the create AI twin post. Very intentionally, we wanted to start slow. We wanted to see, what do you guys think? What's your feedback? We've already received a ton of amazing feedback this week. That's already kind of shaping how we're improving this feature. So one example was the hands. The hands can sometimes get a little too animated. So right now we're actually working on toning down the hands, bringing them down, and then we'll start to kind of reintroduce them as we can perfect that feature specifically, as well as pronunciation. So if there's anything that you find that you're like, hey, it's not quite pronouncing this specific town correctly, go ahead, shoot us off an email. We've actually created a database in the back where we can enter in the exact pronunciation of specific words to try to train the AI better to know exactly how you pronounce specific words, like different cities, different names, stuff like that. And then just for the trending news, for anyone who wants to share trending news, but they don't want to do the AI twin post, they want to do a regular post, like one of these, for an example, a carousel post or a reel post, you can still totally do that. Remember, up here in the topics, you can choose from one of these topics, or if there's a specific news article you want to cover, a specific event or upcoming event, you can go ahead, you can find the exact URL, so the exact link, and then just simply copy and paste it into here, okay? So find your news article, find, what's trending, whatever you want to cover, paste it in here, click into generate, and you can go through the regular generation process, and it's going to cover any news article that you want in that way. So you can still cover it just through the suggest topic bar. And then the final thing we wanted to chat about was just the frequency in which to post these. So a lot of the time I get questions about like, hey, how often should I be posting a carousel post or a reel post, or how often should I be posting this or that? You guys know, if you've been on one of my advanced trainings before, that variety is the name of the game, okay? I am like such a believer in that I think that it's so important to make sure that every day you have a different type of post going out. So you don't want just videos or just carousels or just static. I'm a huge believer in that. That also goes for the AI twin posts. So these are going to do really, really well in making sure that you're getting video content out. So you guys know that you can post reels through the platform, aesthetic B-roll reels. You guys know you can post slideshows. So reel example is an aesthetic B-roll reel like this. So great piece of video content. You can post that through the platform. You know that you can post these slideshows. So you can turn any carousel into a slideshow video like this. You guys know that you can upload your own videos and schedule them to post to any platform. So lots of great video options. This is going to give you yet another video option to post to your platforms, but you don't want to be posting an AI twin post every single day. They're really great. It's a great way to get your face out there, to cover some great like trending news. You don't have to take any video from scratch. You just simply generate it, but you don't want for your entire feed to just be AI twin posts. Okay. So what I would do here is I would suggest 1 to 2 days a week max. Okay. And choose your day. Maybe it's every Thursday you want an AI twin post to go out. So every Thursday you've got your generated AI twin post. Every Wednesday, you've got your carousel. Every Tuesday, you've got your reel. Every Monday, you've got your static. And then you challenge yourself for every Friday, you've uploaded your own photo of your team, or you and your dog, or you putting up a for sale sign, all that good stuff, or maybe even a listing post. Just variety is the name of the game. So when it comes to these, same thing. Try to do once or twice a week. Don't go overkill with them. They look really, really good sprinkled in. Great piece of video content. You don't want your entire page now to turn into AI twin posts. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm just going to stop sharing. That was actually a lot quicker to go through the AI twins than I had originally imagined. So we actually have a ton of time for Q&As in here. So I'm just going to click into here. I see Tiara has been working in overtime in this chat here. Make sure not missing anything. Tiara, is there anything that kind of stands out to you in the chat that we could touch on with everybody?
Yeah, some really, really good questions. A lot of questions around just like what we plan to do with this feature, more controls in terms of hand motion. And I did let those of you who did ask, that's something that's on our radar. We've heard from a couple of you already just asking to slow the hand motions down. So
Yeah.
feedback has been heard. And I did mention this, but if anyone didn't see, we're also working on a no hands option. So you'll have a couple different options. But we did have a few folks ask about swapping background images, and what that would look like live if we want to demo that.
Sure, yeah. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to share my screen. The hand stuff is my fault, Michael. I know, I agree. I'm such a hand talker. I swear I didn't train the model based off of my hands. I promise. Okay, cool. We're going to click into one of these AI twin posts. Amazing. Let's go into this one right here without the text overlay. So you've got your person right here, your AI twin. And let's say you're like, okay, I like this, but I actually want to swap the background. You can go ahead into your images. Okay. And the same way you would swap the background for any other post, you're just going to go ahead. You're going to find the image that you want to swap it to. So let's say we want to do something like this, and you're going to click the 3 dots and click into set as background. And now what you can see is it's gone ahead. It's swapped that 3 image panel, and it's just uploaded whichever background I've kind of chosen from the image library. For those of you who are new to advanced training, we cover the image library very intensely on a weekly basis, but quickly, just in a nutshell, the image library within the editor. So any post that you generate on the content calendar, you can actually go ahead and click into edit design. It's going to take you to this really great editor right in here. Okay. So whether you've generated a video post or a carousel post, if you've generated a carousel post, you can actually go ahead and click into images. And within here, we have over 20,000 images to choose from. Okay. So as you kind of scroll down, you can click these three dots. You can scroll down to set as background, and that's going to set the background for your post. You're also going to notice these little hearts here on the top left-hand corner, and you're going to notice that you have folders. So every user has a favorites folder. The account comes with a favorites folder. And as you kind of scroll through the images, if you find images that you really love, just go ahead, hit that heart. And what that does is that's going to add that image directly into your favorites folder so that when you're editing in the future, whether it is an AI twin post like this, or whether it's a carousel post, you can go ahead and you can actually click into your favorites folder and very quickly find all the images that you've already pre-approved. There is everything in here from interiors to exteriors to warmer climates, colder climates. There's people, there's activities. So people walking their dogs, canoeing, kayaking, running in the park, all this good stuff. So kind of as you scroll through and you find images that fit the location that you service, or even just your vibe of your Instagram or your Facebook, maybe you're more bright and modern, or you're darker and moodier, or you're colorful and playful. As you kind of scroll through, you can find the images that you like the best, hit the heart, it's going to add them to the favorites, and then it'll be really, really easy for you to find them in the future. And okay, cool. Tiara, was there anything else? I see that chat is going off the AI twin to get rid of the hands. Yeah, we are doing that, David. Yep. Can you keep it 3 pics instead of 1? If you swap the background on, it is going to swap it to just the 1 image. So if you want the 3, I would just suggest keeping the 3 that the post is generated with. Pull images from your specific locale. I think it pulls and generates. Yes. So the image is actually pulled from the story that you select. It's going to just generate an image that matches your story. And it's going to be a 1-of-1 image. So like totally unique. It generates them on the spot, which is also why it takes a little while for these to generate, because it's actually taking that story and it's generating you 3 unique images that have never been used from scratch. Yeah, generated specifically for your post.
A couple folks asked about like animated captions, and that's definitely something that we would love to explore. So as your twin is talking, to have like captions come up on your graphic.
Yeah.
So
totally,
yeah,
totally. Yeah, think of this version as like very like preliminary AI twin. This is our like, we just launched it on Monday, brand new. You guys know, if you've been with us for a while, that we collect all the feedback and the suggestions you guys give us, and then we basically tweak based off of what you're telling us. So any feedback, any suggestions you have, let us know. We plan to continue to improve this. This is like level 1 AI twins. And then just know that over the next couple of weeks, you're going to see it continue to improve. You're going to see, additional kind of controls like your hands, like your outfits, all that good stuff, just based off of what we hear from you guys. Produce pics, scripts, and my AI. Yes. Yeah, exactly, Michael. So depending on the story, it's going to produce your script for your AI twin, the photos for your AI twin, and then the caption for your AI twin. How can I use this for an open house I'm doing? Kelly, it's not available for the listing posts quite yet. We started with just the trending news to start, but definitely something that we plan to introduce to the rest of the platform. That's high on our list for sure. But as of right now, you can't add your AI twin to a listing post quite yet. Amazing. Okay, cool. Tiara, was there anything else that this covering the AI twins actually went a lot faster than I imagined? So what we'll do, you guys, is we'll make sure you get the recording for this. But for those who have just signed up with the platform, I'm also going to make sure that you get a recording of last week's advanced training, which actually goes through the platform from start to finish. That way you're all caught up on AI twins. It's our newest update, but you're also caught up on the advanced training that's going to happen. That typically happens on Fridays, just right now, because we have this big update, we're kind of covering that for this week and next week, but we'll make sure you get both recordings.
I have one question that have not been answered. Can I ask?
Yeah, of course.
Does the AI twin support other languages that a lot of my clients are Chinese? Can I record? I don't know the platform support. Like if I read Chinese as a voice samples, does it accept so my avatar twin can speak in Chinese?
Not yet, not yet, but we'll definitely, I'll actually literally put that down right now for different languages. I know we've had a request for Spanish so far, so I'll make sure I also add Chinese
Yeah,
in the future.
I also previously I've talked to Kyle, who is the founder, that he said he's gonna exploring adding the Chinese caption support.
Yes.
I think right now your caption box already support Chinese. It's just that the images showing eventually does not support. So I cannot save
Oh, that in the editor.
Yeah, in editor, in the text overlay.
Yes.
I can type it in the screen, but it's not save it.
Yes.
So I hope that my if there are multiple faces, you need to support the complete Chinese. I will hope that displaying to be added first with the faces. And then putting the query as Chinese could be the second faces. I understand the context, but the first is just display. I suppose that will be relatively easy, hopefully.
Yeah. You know what, Kyle? I actually know about this case specifically because Kyle has brought it up to us because it's a symbol thing. Our editor won't save the symbols. So we've talked about this before. I know that it's definitely on our radar 100%. This is one that Kyle has brought up to us. So I promise you we have chatted about it because you're right. It's like it won't allow for the symbols to display properly within the editor. So we just need to make a tweak in there that allows them to save as
a lot easier work. Yeah. Thanks so much for bringing back to the tech team.
Yeah, for sure. No. I appreciate you bringing that up so much. That's definitely a super valid request. So I promise we'll look into it. French should be good for Canada. Yep, for sure. When uploading a story, is there a way to upload the text of a story if the story is behind a paywall from the link? Yeah, so not yet. This is it. Yeah. Okay, Tiara's got you there. Confirm the twin videos can be reposted as an MP4. What will be the aspect ratio? Confirm that the AI twins can be reposted. What will be the aspect of when it's downloaded, Michael? Yes, when it's downloaded. I actually don't know what the aspect ratio is when it's downloaded. I do know that you can download it. So let me show you guys too really quickly. Maybe we'll have to get back to you on the exact aspect ratio, 9:16. I think maybe, Mon, you're right. Yeah. I'll confirm once I download, but for those who are wondering about downloading, let's say you do generate an AI twin post or really any post to the platform. If you are generating a video or a carousel or literally anything that you play around with, you edit the design and you make it all pretty and you like it. Let's say you want to repurpose this. So this is for Facebook. Maybe you want to put it on Instagram, LinkedIn. You can go ahead and select your additional platforms. You guys know how to do that. But let's say you actually want to take this video and you want to post it to your YouTube shorts, for an example, or you want to send it to a friend or embed it into an email or something like that. You can go ahead and you can click these three dots and you can click download. So anything that you create through RealEstateContent.ai, you're able to download it and repurpose it however you'd like. So that's a really valid question that Michael's asking. If you want to repurpose it, what does it download as? You can repurpose anything. So these videos, you can, let's say you do a generated post, like, that's not a good example. That's a photo. Let's say you do a generated post like this, a carousel post, and you say, oh, I want to repurpose this. You go ahead, you click the three dots, you click download media. It's actually going to download to whatever device you're using. Then you can repurpose it however you want. So that is also a little feature in there that not a lot of people use, but it's good to know that it's in there if you do ever want to repurpose any of the posts that it generates. Beautiful. Okay, cool. Alrighty. Okay, I think that might be it. Oh my goodness, that went way faster than these usually go. Is there a way to tag my personal Facebook account since this is the only post to... Okay, so Jeannie, the best thing to do is when you post to your Facebook page, click the little arrow in the bottom right-hand corner and just share it directly to your personal Facebook. Meta doesn't allow for any third parties to connect to personal Facebook pages, specifically like personal Facebook profiles. It only allows for integration with Facebook pages, but you can hit the little share it to your personal Facebook page. That way you're hitting your personal Facebook friends, but you're also directing them to your professional page. The other thing, Jeannie, that I would totally suggest if you haven't done it already, when you are on your Facebook page, on the top, you're going to see a little button with 3 dots. Click those 3 dots and scroll down to invite friends. This is going to allow you to invite all of your personal friends on your Facebook to like your professional Facebook page. It is a super quick way of growing your Facebook page likes without actually having to like one by one ask people to like your page. You just send an invite to absolutely everyone on your list. So let's say you have 1,000 friends on Facebook, it immediately invites them all to like that Facebook page. Tell them if it just proves the images, not the action to make it work as a carousel. Yes, Michael. Yeah, it downloads the images like one by one, but not the carousel. Each platform is different. So like depending on what images you upload, the carousel will create in a different way. Thanks, Jeannie. Jeannie, if you have any questions about that at all too, your Facebook page, like how to invite your friends or anything like that, feel free to shoot us off an email. We can send you a little video that shows you exactly how to do it.
Wow.
Okay, amazing. I think that might be it then. They already tell us how to go to the scheduled post and change them to an AI twin. So Jeannie, we went through the process of generating your AI twin post from start to finish. You can't, like the AI twin post is specifically, so I'll show you. The AI twin post is a specific workflow. So you set your AI twin up here under settings, AI twin settings. So we went through how to add your headshot and your voice, and then you click into create AI twin post on your content calendar and it'll take you through the process of it. Okay, you did, cool. You can't, if you've already created, say a carousel post for an example. So if I've created like this slideshow video or carousel post, I can't turn this into an AI twin after it's been generated, just because the AI twin specifically, we feed it a script and then it teaches the digital version of you to speak the script before it generates as a post. So there's no way to really do it after the fact. Yes, Simon. So you can totally update your AI twin once you've already created one. So for an example, let's say I go into here and I decide, hey, I actually don't want this version. I can just click into it and I can delete it, or I can replace the look. So let's say I do an updated headshot. This weekend I get updated headshots done. I go ahead, I replace my look right in here, upload my new headshot. And then what it'll do is it'll regenerate you a new preview. And once you see that that new preview has generated, you know that your new AI twin is ready to go and you can go through the generation process of it. Second look of the AI twin. Nikki, shoot us off an email if you're having any trouble at all with the second look of the AI twin. Essentially, it'll just be uploading your second headshot, and then it's one voice that matches your 2 looks. So you only have to do your one voice once, but your headshot you can do up to 2. It won't let me upload a second headshot. Just shoot us off an email and then we'll take a quick look at it. Awesome. Okay, trying to modify everything to work for me. Okay, cool. Do your company logos get included on AI? So Kelly, if you want to add your company logo, what you can do is you can go ahead into the post. So let's say you've generated, we'll click into one of these AI posts here. You can click into the design. And then through your images, here you can upload images, okay? So in here, you can upload any image you want. It can be an image of you, your team, your any kind of stock photo, any image you want. It'll land in your My Uploads folder. And then through there, you're able to add whatever image you want. So this is one place where you could add a logo, is through your uploads. So let's say I want to add this logo. Or when you set up your logo with Nick, your contact information with your headshots and your logos with Nick, you actually will see your contact information. This, when toggled on, will add to all of your generated carousel posts. But if you want to add a logo, for an example, so you've added your logos, let's pretend this is mine. You just go ahead, you toggle it on. It's going to add your logo for you. And then you can kind of put it wherever you want on that AI twin post or on a carousel post, any kind of post. You just toggle it on, select your logo, click save and exit, and it'll add your logo to that AI twin post. If you're just generating a regular post and you're going through the generation flow, so you're going through the generation flow and you click generate, you'll see that as you kind of scroll down, if you have your headshot and your logo toggled on, it's going to add to your generated post through there. No worries, Kelly. Amazing. Okay, cool. Wow, this is the first time that I'm not going severely over time. Michael, you don't even have to give me a countdown. This is amazing. Wild. Okay, cool. Guys, I really appreciate you taking the time to jump on with us today. I know that this one was a little bit different than it usually is. Usually when we have a big update like this, we just like to dedicate a couple trainings to it just so people can get up to speed with it. They know how to set it all up. They're all good. I can rock and roll with it. I'm going to make sure that everybody gets the recording after this. Tiara was so amazing in the chat. I appreciate that so much. We're going to make sure everybody gets the recording of this. In that email we send, we're also going to send you over to our YouTube that has additional recordings. And then we're also going to send an additional recording of last week's advanced training. So if anyone is new to advanced training and they need a, start to finish, don't worry. I got you covered. You're going to get that recording. You're also going to get this one. Next week, we're covering AI twins again, just so we can really get everybody set up and rocking and rolling with this specific feature. And then after next week, we are back to regular scheduled programming. And we're going to go through the entire platform again, start to finish, but we'll make sure everybody's got the recordings. And as always, if you have any questions at all, T and Nick are literally amazing. They are the best. Shoot us off an email anytime you have questions, suggestions, feedback, especially with this feature. We always keep track of feedback, but for this feature, we are definitely absolutely everything you guys tell us is getting tracked. And we are improving this every week as the next couple of weeks go on, just to make sure that we're really kind of creating something that you guys are going to take full use of. If you are posting your AI twins, let us know. You can share on our Instagram. We've been sharing them all to our stories and to our highlights. So feel free to tag us in them or share in our DMs. We'll make sure to share on our page. And then, if you have any questions at all, definitely feel free to let us know. Carol, you didn't get the Zoom link when you signed up today. It might be a little different just because Zoom is the one who sends out the confirmation links, but we actually manually send the recording. So don't worry, Carol, we have everybody's emails. And at the end of this, we always manually type it out and add in the links. And so you don't have to worry about any auto emails coming from Zoom. It's actually going to come directly from us. So don't worry, as long as you have support at RealEstateContent.ai set as a safe sender, you will get it in your inbox. Save the chat. You can do that. How do you do that, Michael? You can save the chat.
Press the three buttons. If you press the three buttons up to the right of the name of the recording, the small three buttons will do it. Can you hear me?
Oh my goodness. I just learned something new today. That is so helpful.
I told Tiara a couple of weeks ago, I think, right, Tiara? I think so.
So cool. Okay, yeah, that is really cool.
It saves at least 2 levels down. Can you hear me?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, thank God. I thought I was talking to myself. At least it takes it down 1 or 2 levels, and it's really helpful because there's so many good ideas here. That this is really a transcript of what we've been talking about.
This is usually I'm literally pen and paper writing down what you guys are saying. So this is going to make my life so much easier.
I just found it out a couple of weeks ago, and I really like to have that as a tool to review.
Yeah, totally. That's super helpful. That's awesome. Thank you, Michael. Appreciate that.
You're welcome.
See Kelly on the top of the meeting chat bubble next to join our weekly advanced training workshop. There's 3 dots. Click into those 3 dots and then you can click save chat. That's really cool.
That is really cool.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's really good to know. Cool. Okay, friends. Alrighty. Well, I think that's it. I appreciate you guys taking the time to be with us today on a Friday. I know that Fridays are precious. I hope you all have a fantastic weekend. If you're around and you want to come to next week's Learn About AI Twins again, please do. If not, again, back to regular scheduled programming after that. Appreciate you all so much. Thank you, Millie. Appreciate it. Thank you, Teresa. Your posts have been looking so good, Teresa. Amazing. You too, Nikki. So good seeing you. Thanks, guys. Thank you so much. Thanks, Michael.
See you later.
Oh, we've got 2 Michaels today. Bye, guys. Bye, everyone. Have a great weekend. Thanks, Kate.
Ciao.